Coming to you from Annapolis, Maryland, home of the U.S. Naval Academy, the sailing capital of the world, home of the world's largest crab feast, and 4 signers of the Declaration of Independence. This is the On Annapolis Daily News Brief, a daily roundup of local news that you can use, including local sports, local events, local opinion, and local weather from DMV Weather. Now here's your host, publisher of On Annapolis, John Frenaye.
Hello, this is John Frenaye, and it is Wednesday, September 13th. Well, it's over. The rage against the mural has finally come to an end. Yes, Agony and Ecstasy, the mural that has graced the facade of the Tsunami restaurant on West Street in Annapolis, is finally approved. Last night, the Historic Preservation Commission voted to approve it unanimously after a multi-year legal battle. The mural made its debut in May of 2015 during the first Sunday Arts Festival of that year and was quickly met by resistance from the Historic Preservation Commission, who claimed that the mural itself was a modification to the structure. The building is owned by Gavin Buckley, who is currently running for mayor of the city, claimed that it wasn't a modification and that it was merely paint. The arts community rallied behind Buckley, claiming that the Historic Preservation Commission was overreaching their bounds by trying to regulate art and not history. Ultimately, it went to district court, and the district court did side with the Historic Preservation Commission and said that Buckley needed to apply for the permit to do it retroactively. He did, and they approved it. Of course, there was no other real answer for the Historic Preservation Commission because had they denied it, it would have been an admission that they were indeed regulating art. The mural was painted by renowned artist and local resident Jeff Huntington, dubbed Agony and Ecstasy. The mural is a giant mashup of a golden Buddha and the screaming nurse from the 1925 film Battleship Potemkin. Yesterday, County Executive Steve Shue unveiled Anne Arundel United, a proactive community initiative to unite the county against hatred and build a greater understanding. The county executive said, "We need to embrace and promote understanding among our citizens. The Anne Arundel United initiative is another tool our county will use as we try to proactively engage in every community within our county." Elements of the program will include a community ambassador program charged with addressing incidents of racial controversy and bringing communities together to better understand each other's viewpoints, educational materials that will be made available to every educational institution and community organization within the county, and a social media campaign encouraging engagement, building better community interaction, and celebrating diversity. Shue also announced several other initiatives to include expanding minority recruitment in county government, mandating comprehensive diversity training for all county employees, and support for immigrant communities. Last night at Georgetown East Elementary School, Ward 7 residents were treated to an aldermanic forum presented by Action Annapolis. Alexis Villegas and Rob Savage, 2 Democrats running for alderman in Ward 7, answered prepared questions by the group as well as questions presented by the audience. You can listen to the entire forum by heading over to themarylandcrabs.com. If you've got a spare $1,000 in your pocket, Apple unveiled a new line of iPhones yesterday, including the iPhone X. The all-glass phone will start at, wait for it, $999 and includes a 12-megapixel camera, facial recognition technology, and an upgraded speaker. The phones will start shipping on November 3rd.
This is Maryland. The weather can be nearly unpredictable. We've got George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis to sort it all out.
This is George from DMV Weather. It's Wednesday the 13th of September. Let's get right into the forecast. As expected, clouds and showers have moved into the region this morning, but all of that should start to move out sooner versus later today. And as a result, we should see some clearing in the skies above Annapolis later today as we look for a high temp of 76 degrees as measured at the National Weather Service Observation Station at the U.S. Naval Academy. Conditions outside should be dry tonight and will stay a bit on the warm side with low temps near 70, followed by a return of clouds and showers tomorrow, mainly in the afternoon and nighttime hours. Friday should look pretty solid with some sun and warm temps as the skies above clear out again. And by Saturday, we should be looking at a very nice and fairly warm weekend with plenty of sun and temps 80 to 85 degrees. As for Hurricane Jose, it is still in the Atlantic, well east of the Bahamas, and is clinging to Category 1 status this morning, which it may very well lose by this weekend as winds could drop just below the 73 mile per hour threshold needed to be a hurricane. Nonetheless, it will still be a circulating tropical system, and it will still likely be just offshore of the southeast coast or mid-Atlantic coastline by Sunday or Monday, and while it is generally expected at this point to curve out to sea, it is by no means a done deal, so we'll continue to track it and we'll update accordingly. Okay, that's it for us today. Be sure to download our free app in the App Store by searching for DC MDVA Weather, and also follow us on our website at dmvweather.com or on social media. Our Twitter handle is DMV_weather, and our Facebook page is facebook.com/the DMV weather page. One more thing before we wrap up today. If you're looking for something cool to do this weekend that is both free and weather-oriented, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, open house is this Saturday in College Park, Maryland, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Among other things, you can see an actual weather balloon launch while there. You can meet Owlie, the National Weather Service mascot, and there will even be face painting there to help kids and adults alike learn about various weather symbols through art. To learn more about this special event, please visit the National Weather Service website at www.ncep.noaa.gov/open house for more details. This is George Young of DMV Weather with your Annapolis forecast. Whatever the weather, have fun out there and be safe.
The Eye on Annapolis Daily is possible in part because of the generous support of Ram's Head On Stage. Ram's Head likes to say that every seat is less than 48 feet from the stage. I prefer to put it a different way. The crappiest seat is only 48 feet from the stage. But Ram's Head brings more than 400 concerts a year to the area, and this week has a great lineup. I dare you not to tap your toes when Big Bad Voodoo Daddy returns on Thursday the 14th. On Saturday and Sunday, in 2 matinees each day, you can check out the local young talent of the 2 area schools of rock. The Bodines are coming back to Annapolis on Sunday the 17th, and on Monday, the AM/FM In the Vein Of series continues with Bruce Springsteen. Not familiar with these shows? You need to be. 20 or so local bands come up and do a Springsteen cover, easy enough, and then they do an original in the vein of Bruce Springsteen. Get it? Tickets are available for all of these shows. You can get yours at ramsheadonstage.com, or if you want to go old school, head on down to their box office. Ram's Head's located in the heart of beautiful downtown Annapolis at 33 West Street. For a guaranteed great night out on the town, ramsheadonstage.com.
If you're looking for local sports, it's right here, right now, on the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief.
Ravens running back Danny Woodhead is expected to be out for 6 to 8 weeks with a hamstring injury he sustained in Sunday's game. The team could potentially look at swinging a free agent back to replace him on the depth chart, but for now, Javorius Allen will be backing up Terrence West as Baltimore's lead back. And Ray Lewis, one of the greatest Ravens in team history, is now eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Lewis leads the names that could potentially make up the 2018 class, which also includes wide receiver Randy Moss and safety John Lynch.
Thanks for listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. If you like what you heard, make sure to tell your friends and colleagues about it. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find much more. Be sure to check out our other weekly podcast, The Maryland Crabs. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at noon. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.